Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Custom Deliveries here in the Firmament. We are on to part 4 and I think is going to be the last part for at least the Custom Deliveries here with Ehll Tou. So we are looking forward to seeing what we're going to be crafting up next. My next project shall be a dish that will have even the most discerning dragon gourmet slavering for more. Pray aid me in any way you can. So we're going to be handing over 3 more of these hand-picked culinary essentials. Aha! With this, I am one elm closer to completing my masterpiece, a dish fit for dragons. The others are sure to go wild over it, and I dare say it will take all I have not to take a bite or 3 for myself. Yes, my mouth is watering just imagining what I might make with these ingredients. The other dragons may very well be compelled to travel all the way to Ishgard just to get one more bite. Yeah, I can imagine that the people will be loving that. Fine work as always, hero. With this, I have more than enough ingredients to begin my culinary masterpiece, a dish that is certain to have every dragon in the Churning Mists clamoring for more. Of course, you are more than welcome to lend a helping hand if you wish. Thanks to you, Ehll Tou is ready to share the product of her hard work with her dragon friends. I say they're in for quite the treat. I gathered a few ingredients of my own, and together with what you brought, we've made sandwiches using Kaiser rolls. I've tasted them myself, and I've never had any better. Dragons might find this type of food a bit puzzling at first, but I'm sure the taste will be to their liking. Ehll Tou, you had best get it to them while it's still fresh. Yes, of course. Ehll Tou, are you alright? Yes, quite alright, thank you. Anyway, I must be off at once. I would hate for the bread to stale and the meat to dry. Farewell. Something's wrong. I don't know what yet, but I just sense something is wrong. Ehll Tou could not be happier with your efforts. She now considers you a cultivated crafter. Through your efforts, Ehll Tou has gained a deeper understanding of mankind and fostered her love for crafting. It seems, however, that Handelo has a different sort of favor to ask. That can't be good. New quest continuing the story of Ehll Tou's efforts to learn crafting is now available from Ehll Tou. Upon its completion, the custom deliveries list for Ehll Tou will be updated. Alright. An ode to unity. Ehll Tou is eager to share her newest labor of love with her own kind. At last, my culinary masterwork is ready to be shared with my kin. Thanks to the guidance of my capable teachers, I believe I've cooked up something that will have even the most stubborn among them clamoring for more. Doubtless, even now they are eagerly awaiting my arrival, their whispers of what I might bring filling the churning mist with expectation. I best leave at once. There are few things more unpleasant than a hungry dragon. Safe travels, Ehll Tou. So dizzy. Wings aching. No, I must move forward before the food cools and with it, the esteem of my kin. Ehll Tou, is something the matter? Not at all. In fact, I'm positively Everesket. Now wait right here. I'll be back before you even realize I've gone. Shouldn't have taken this long. Come to think of it, Ehll Tou was acting rather strangely before she departed. Perhaps we should ask Master Arvide for counsel. He seems to have a solution for every problem. Oh, I hope nothing untoward has happened. I'll stay here and keep watch for Ehll Tou. I pray you and Master Arvide can get to the bottom of this. Okay, cannot be made while this quest is in progress. It'll become available once it's complete. What could this all mean? Yeah, I don't know what that could be. Like, maybe she ate something that she shouldn't have? That would be interesting to see. Good morning. What brings you here? Yeah, there's a little situation here. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Ehll Tou since she left with her delivery. You're certain she hasn't returned? I meant to give her this hammer I made as a little reward for her efforts, considering how hard she's been working. I wouldn't be surprised if she'd just gone for a leisurely stroll, or fly, I suppose. A flit? Any road, she is a dragon, albeit a tiny one. Try as we might, we would be fools to think we understand even a fraction of what goes on in her head. I'm sure she'll return in her own time. Still, if you must go looking for her, take the hammer. I've no doubt her eagerness to learn how to use it would send her back here as fast as her little wings can carry her. She often goes at length about her dragonette friends at this place called Zenith, somewhere in the Churning Mists. If that rings a bell to you, I reckon it might be a good place to start. I don't know much about the Churning Mists aside from what I'm liable to get eaten whole before I walk the Yalm. I'm certain you'll manage to go a bit further than that, eh? Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright, so let's head off to Zenith and see if we can find that pesky little dragon. Oh, I just love this place here. It's just so sad and beautiful, and the music gets me every time, and it has to be one of my all-time favorite places in this game, if not the most special one to me. Okay, endearing dragonette. Oh, is that who I think it is? The very hero who triumphed over Nidhogg and brought peace between our kinds. From all the stories Ehll Tou has told of you, I expected a bit more grandeur. Oh, thank you. I suppose appearances come second when you spend your days working with your claws, or hands were they? Nevertheless, I must thank you for taking the time to pass down such refined arts to my friend. We do so enjoy seeing what she brings. You're looking for her? She's visiting friends not far from here, gushing over that... what was it? Cooking of hers? Delectable stuff, that. To think there was more to food than scorching and chopping. Considering the distance you traveled, I'm terribly sorry to say that she specifically requested not to let anyone from the surface see her until she was ready. She was quite insistent, in fact. Still, I'm sure she would be delighted to receive that deadly-looking trinket of yours. What'd you call it? A hammer? It looks far too heavy for me to wield myself, but I should be able to carry it without dropping it. That is, unless I choose to drop it. Those Moogles who've been pestering me are still in need of some long overdue compensance. Ahem. Anyway, I shall let her know you've arrived, but let me warn you that it may be some time until she's willing to show herself. Now pass that hammer of yours over here. I pray it is not as unwieldy as it looks. Okay, a hammer designed to fit in the claw of any enterprising dragon or dragonette wishing to learn the fine art of crafting. So this is one of those tools you wingless ones are so fond of? Are all of them as complex as this one? It shall be safe in my keeping, I assure you. I wouldn't have the slightest idea how to use it, even if I wanted. Now wait here, and I shall return. When, however, I cannot say. Okay, what's going on? I mean, I don't claim to know everything about dragons, but still. Miss Faye, there you are! What are you doing here? Surprised to see us, I take it. Young Ehll Tou got it in his head to come searching for Ehll Tou, and there wasn't a thing I could say to sway him. Tries I might to distract him with work, somehow he managed to book us a trip across the sea of clouds. It's a wonder we caught up to you, all things considered. Just how long have you been waiting here? Where is she, Miss Faye? Where's Ehll Tou? What? Why wouldn't you want to see us? This doesn't make any sense. Ehll Tou, can you hear me? Where are you?
Oh, shush! You'll wake something bigger than a dragonette with all that shouting.
Holy crap, what happened to you? Huh? That scarf, that hat. Wait, Ehll Tou, is that you?
Ah, I knew you would recognize me. Still, an explanation may be in order. You see, a dragon's growth is dictated by forces both internal and external. Sometimes this growth can be quite dramatic, as you can plainly see. Truth be told, I've been feeling out of sorts lately, but now I see that discomfort was merely the new me trying to break free. And now here she is, a dragon reborn.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all right. More than all right by the looks of things.
This new tool is wonderful. It's as if Master Arvite knew I was on the brink of incredible change. Had I received this hammer but a day earlier, I would have held it clumsily in my tiny claws. Now, however, I feel like an extension of my very body. My mind is brimming with the possibilities of what I might craft next.
Your growth is unlike aught I have seen before. Such a spectacular transformation has already made you the topic of much discussing among dragon kind, and I imagine not a small amount of jealousy. See, what did I tell you to? There's no need for all that fretting and fussing. Still, if not for young Ehll Tou's concern, who knows if I would have ever set foot in the Churning Mists.
I apologize for causing undue worry, but I pray you understand just how embarrassing it would have been if anyone saw me before I was ready. And now you are the first to behold a dragon not warped by conflict and strife, but nourished by peace and fellowship. Well, not the first, surely. Only the first in quite some time, when man and dragon lived in harmony. Maturation, much like mine, may have been more common.
I think there may be something to that, Ehll Tou. If we ask around, we may just find a dragon who has stories of those high con days. At the very least, it will give you a chance to make new friends among the clouds. And we can start with our present company. I'd be eager to hear of your life here. Me? Why, I'd be delighted, although I have scarcely more summers than Ehll Tou. She has regaled me with many tales of the wingless ones that build and tinker. Far from the primitives brutes I believed they were, her stories told of an inventive and adventurous people. Well, I thought the stories fanciful, and I'll see that if anything, they weren't fanciful enough. Mayhap I too shall journey down below the clouds and live among mankind for a time, and try my claws at this crafting of yours. You'll be more than welcome.
Indeed, it is not what I set out to accomplish from the onset, to bring man and dragon closer, one step at a time. I believe we are well on our way.
I shall do my part by spreading the word far and wide. Surely I'm not the only dragon interested in following Ehll Tou's path.
The more the merrier. I suppose we should return with haste and tell Lord Francel to expect a few more visitors to Ishgard. Even one so level-headed as he may be caught off guard by a sudden influx of dragons.
Wow, that is quite the change. Okay, so we're heading right back to Ishgard. I didn't see that coming. I mean, how would you expect that to happen? And talk about a growth spurt. I mean, that must have happened in like, what, hours? Like, you go from a little dragonette and then boom, you're a much larger dragon in just a few hours. That's unique. Okay, back in Ishgard, so let's head on back in and see where we go from here. Yes, we're heading to the firmament, thank you. So it is so nice, really, seeing that they're all starting to get along. We're seeing dragons in Ishgard. Sure, it's only in like a small part of Ishgard, but they're in Ishgard nonetheless. Oh boy, we got a lot of work ahead of us here to get this whole place shipped up. I heard that 5.4 is supposed to be like the final chapter of the firmament, so hopefully we'll be able to go on to the rest of Ishgard after this. I really can't wait to see where it takes us. Welcome back, Miss Faye. I must confess I had my doubts when I first agreed to this arrangement, but Ehll Tou and young Handelo here have proven more resourceful than I gave them credit for.
Of course, Faye deserves her share of the credit as well. Were it not for your tutelage, I should not have grown as I have, and so finally compel my friends to come mingle with the men and women of Ishgard. Lord Francel was most understanding when we informed him of what we had planned. He gave his word to ensure that none of the less savory elements of the city would bring harm to its new visitors. Even now, he is working to inform those with authority in Ishgard to welcome my brothers and sisters. Before long, the sight of wings in the sky will fill the hearts of men not with dread, but with elation.
The industriousness of these two never fails to impress. We might do well to learn from them, eh?
I would also like to thank Handelo. Had he not come to the Churning Mists, the idea of befriending a human may have remained naught but an idle fancy for the other dragons. But thanks to his affirmable nature, the first spark of curiosity has been struck in their hearts.
You are too kind, Ehll Tou. I, for one, can't wait to see this place alive with the sounds of dragon and man conversing in good faith. And with one endeavor being reached a satisfactory conclusion, I believe it may be time to begin another. My time spent with Ehll Tou has provided me with more than enough notes to begin my chronicles, but I first must compile and arrange them. And you best begin sooner rather than later, lad. Once you finish, bring it to the manufacturer and I'll see about producing some illustrations to give your book a little flair.
Now, isn't that a marvelous idea? You can fill the book with pictures so that even dragons who cannot read your letters can understand. Oh, what harmonious songs such a work could inspire.
Songs perhaps that can be used in unison. In fact, I believe I may have found my title, An Ode to Unity. Man and dragon shall come to a deeper understanding, and I hope appreciation of the other by reading it. Not bad, lad, not bad at all. Well then, it sounds to me we've got quite a lot of work ahead of us. I'd best get started.
Claire, might I trouble you to assist Master Handelong in the completion of his chronicle? I could think of nary a more ambitious work. This book may prove to be the very foundation for a long-lasting peace. For my part, I shall continue making deliveries to the Churning Mists, that my brothers and sisters there might be enticed to join their brethren here.
Oh, we got some food from that. Future requests will be selected at random from all those who've themed thus far. Okay. You can review the list anytime, making delivery. Printing essentials, printing materials, and link shells will earn you particularly handsome rewards whenever they make an appearance. Oh, we have a new quest. Interesting. On Ehll Tou's wings. Ooh, a present! Handelong has something to share with you and he can't hold it in any longer. What's the present? What's the present? Miss Faye, there you are. Ehll Tou and I have been thinking of how we can repay you for all your help. After much deliberation, we decided to ask Master Arvide to help us craft a bespoke item, just for you. I hope he hasn't spoiled the surprise. When last we spoke, he said that the project was near completion. Perhaps he is nearly finished by now. Oh, I do hope you like it. What is it?
Have you seen? The firmament is positively brimming with dragons. Oh, there is so much and more I must teach them. I can't expect every one of them to adjust as well as I have.
Okay, we don't need to make a delivery right now. Let's go and see what this special present is. I have an idea because I've seen it flying around here, but I don't want to say anything in case it turns out it's not the right thing, but I'm pretty sure it is what I think it is, and that's supposed to be a very special mount. Welcome. I take it you've spoken to Handelong then. Well, here you go. Ehll Tou was most insistent I design this horn just so. Blow on it and the little dragon will fly to your side wheresoever you may be. Although I suppose I can't call her little anymore, eh? It is only natural that as she grows, her desire to see more of the world would grow as well. That's why she wanted you to have this. Show her every corner of the civilized world and introduce her to people of all sorts. She'll need a wide breadth of knowledge if she means to paint her kin the full picture of our kind. When I first agreed to help Ehll Tou, I had no inkling I might be contributing to something much larger than myself. Whatever comes of her efforts in the end, I must say I'm honored to have played my small part in it. Thanks for giving me this opportunity, friend. Oh, an Ehll Tou whistle! When blown, this ornate whistle emits a distinct tone that summons to your side Ehll Tou, the young dragon with a passion for crafting. Oh, I can't wait! Okay, where should we go to test it? Let's just head back to Zenith. I know we were just there, but I can't help it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Okay, mount. Where is it? Here. There she is! First encountered as a curious dragonette, Ehll Tou became a dragon grown during her stay in Ishgard. With her passion for crafting, she underwent an evolution heretofore unseen in her kind, developing dexteric forelimbs that allow her to deftly wield all manner of implements. And a little side note here, you have a knack for this, Ehll Tou. Okay, yay! Oh, look at that! That is so cute! Oh, I love it! She's not as big as Midgardsormr is, but oh, I love it! Now, this is a reward that I support 100%. Well, everyone, I think that we'll call it a day there for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the custom deliveries. I have a feeling that we may be getting one or two more before this expansion is over, but until then, everyone, thanks for watching. Take care and have a good rest of your day.